Zachary Noah Piser, and welcome to episode 2 of my Broadway.com vlog series, Family Tree. I am currently sitting in the mezzanine of an empty Nederlander theater before a 2-show day. Sometimes I like to come up here to feel grounded and excited for what will be a long but beautiful day on Broadway. And I'm just sitting here this morning thinking about how cool, at least that I think, this coming week's vlog is going to be. I get to introduce you to some of the amazing departments backstage at REDWOOD, some of the root system, if you will, of our beautiful REDWOOD Broadway family tree. I'm going to show you some B-roll footage that we get to shoot this week. I'm going to introduce you to some really special guests, and we also have some REDWOOD debuts. I think it's going to be pretty dope. So come along. So that means it's time for Broadway Scares Michael Park. Take 2. Let's do it.
Come in, Zach. I said
Okay, I think I actually was more scared than you were on that. I had my production stage manager, the one and only Julia Jones, print out a face page. If you don't know what that means, that's essentially shows literally the face, everyone's headshot of everyone who is a part of a show, because I realized that I didn't know the answer to how many people it takes to make a production happen, and specifically how many people it takes to make REDWOOD happen. So for our show, our small show of 5-membered cast, it takes not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of people, all different departments, from producers, creative staff, creative support, general managers, music department, stage managers, production managers, carpentry, properties, electrics, audio, video, wardrobe, hair and makeup, advertising, press, marketing, social, casting, actors, musicians, assistants, and then the actual staff of the theater. I mean, it's pretty astounding, you know? And I also have the names of everyone, and I am now going to count so that we can all know this information. So just give me maybe like an hour. Please hold. I was worried I was not going to be able to count as high. Luckily I could. It is 123 people. That is how many people it takes to make REDWOOD on Broadway happen. 123 people in the REDWOOD company. That's pretty dang cool. So, I want to see how many of these departments, how many of these roots of our beautiful show I can introduce you to this week, and that we can meet. We are in the standby room.
Standby
Look at
Island.
these beautiful people. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with them.
Hi.
Oh, first of all, happy Equity Stage Manager Day. What are you doing? hello.
Hi, Zach.
The three of you are some of our beautiful
I'm a proud
stage.
Actors Equity member since 1988, Zach. Hi, my name is Julia Jones and I am a stage manager on the show. Just being a part of this show is my favorite thing because it's so beautiful from beginning to end. And my favorite moment to call is we have a scene where there's a lot of smoke in the show. And because I'm very close to the opening to the smoke, I have to have a fan that I wave while I'm calling the show. And that's a first in my career.
And I watch it every night, and she does it very well. It's REDWOOD on Broadway! Hello! It is our incredible orchestra! How's everyone doing tonight? It's the last show of the week, y'all. Will you please introduce yourself and tell me what instrument you play?
I'm Lisa, and I play the violin and the stick.
Come on, stick!
I'm Max, I also play the violin and the dowel.
Okay, towel.
Technical term. I'm Jocelyn, I play the viola.
I'm Laura, I play the cello.
I'm Vivi, I play upright bass and electric bass.
Amazing.
Hi, I'm Mike. I play keyboard and guitars.
I'm Julie, I'm the conductor.
We're with the one, the only Joby, and we have worked together before at Dear Evan Hansen, and she is the best. Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do in the REDWOOD building.
Sure. My name is Joby Horrigan, and I am the dresser for Idina Menzel here at REDWOOD.
And just tell me, what are some of the other shows? This is not the first time you've dressed Idina Menzel.
Nope.
What are some of the other shows you have dressed Idina in?
I first met Idina when I was dressing the Amneris track at AIDA, and Idina came in and took over the role, and that's how we met.
Incredible.
And became pals.
Okay.
Yeah, so we met there, and became pals, and it was 24 years ago. 24 years ago. Yeah, and our first day together was supposed to be 9/11, but that didn't happen. But then a couple days later, and then it was that fall that she auditioned for Wicked, and then asked me to do that, so I did that with her. And then I did a little show down at the public called See What I Want to See.
Love that show.
Yes, I know you do. We did that together, and then we did If Then together, and then in between I did a bunch of her concert things. She's at Carnegie Hall, a bunch of different things. She did a world tour. I did that with her, and then here.
My name's Julie McBride, I'm the music director, and I also conduct the show every night, and I play the keyboard every night as well, all at the same time.
A woman of many, many, many hats. My question that I have for you is there a hidden gem in the music that Kate has written or the orchestrations that Kate has orchestrated that audiences wouldn't maybe pick up on, but that you love to play or love to listen to?
Yes, well, there are several, but I think that my favorite that I can think of right now is the very end of the show, in the finale. You all are on stage sort of wrapping things up. But underneath that, there's this beautiful bed of underscore music that brings back several themes. One is from Drive, which I don't know if you've even...
I don't even think I've heard that. Where is that? Okay, I'm going to listen to it from now on.
Yeah, give it a listen. And we also have some In the Leaves. I think maybe that's it. But yeah, there's like a whole bed of underscore that brings back little gems from earlier in the show.
It just like leaves the audience being like, oh, I've heard that before. It makes them, I mean, I feel like musically that makes a lot of sense because it like brings everything home.
Yes.
The audience is like, I recognize this.
Home.
And I feel a sense of resolution. Come on, Kate.
Yeah, Kate.
Come on, Kate's first Broadway orchestration.
HiBroadway.com. My name is Kayla Wilcoxon, and I play Becca in REDWOOD the music. It's gonna be chaotic.
I'm such a
sorry.
menace.
I love it though. I love
Literally
it.
a complete menace.
I'm a menace in front of a camera too, so this is
No,
gonna be
this
interesting.
is literally.
This
It's
is
just us in the treehouse.
in the treehouse.
You have so many. Oh my gosh, you have so many. Sinus blaster.
It's-
What are
it's-
those things?
These are my concoctions. It's not concoctions, but like
I don't have.
I need teas.
There's so
vocal
much-
health is important to me
Yeah,
because I have
speak
a
on
very
that.
different voice. I have a low voice for a woman.
You have the most beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you. See, this is coming from
No.
vocal folds of God right here.
I listen to this one sing every single day in my dressing room, and I'm like this. Bing, 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 bing.
On the week, we're gonna cannonball this motherfucker. Cannonball this motherfucker. Last show of the week is the last show of the week.
Save it for the stage.
Thank you.
Also, this past weekend we had some really exciting guests come to see our show. I will give you a hint. They only came when the show was frozen. It was very cool. We got to meet Kristen Bell. She was so lovely. We got to meet Josh Gad. He was so cool. I'm such a big fan of all of them. And I guess that only means Jonathan Groff. Where are you at? Broadway.com. Welcome to the very first installation of On the Couch with Spence, and our very first guest, the one, the only, Hana Kim. Oh my gosh.
Hi, I'm Hana Kim. I designed video for Redwood, and that's what I do. I design video and production.
And not only does she just do that just as a hobby, but did you win a Tony? Did you win a Tony for The Outsiders just this last year? Tony Award winner Hana Kim is working on our show, and when I found out that she was working on our show, which I found out in La Jolla, I was like, what? This is crazy. This is insane. So yeah, I love you. I'm obsessed with your work.
Okay.
You're amazing. And now I'm gonna ask you some questions. Okay, ready? Like, how many different cues do you think you created for this project?
Oh, again, I'm really bad at counting.
Give the people a range. Because I don't even know the answer to that. Is that like 50, 100, 1,000, 2,000?
Probably at least 100.
100?
Yeah. Probably.
That feels right. And then which of those cues took you the longest to like create in terms of the video design? I think you can give it away. Whatever
The beginning. Yeah.
The opening sequence?
First song.
The first song, Drive?
Just because there was a lot of changes, iterations, and it was also like a brand new revision from La Jolla.
Right, there's a completely different song.
Completely different song, yeah.
And it's a long one. How long is it? It must be like at least 7-8 minutes.
Yes.
You're an icon.
Including Vamp, yeah.
We learned that Jessie, our character, loves The Amazing Race. That show where you have to like be in pairs.
Right.
Who in this building, you could pick anyone, crew, designers, directors, cast, who would be your partner on The Amazing Race?
You.
All right, Broadway.com. We have officially reached the end of week 2 of Family Tree. I can't believe it. This went by very fast, not gonna lie. I'm just sitting here in the middle of a matinee thinking about what we've been able to see together this last week, and I think my favorite part, aside from being able to introduce you to some of the departments and the branches and the roots of our big Redwood family tree, obviously all of the people you met are the most insanely talented, the top of their respective fields, but I think what I love the most is they're all just insanely good humans, and that is something to be especially grateful for in the workplace. I know I sure am. So I hope you enjoyed meeting all of them, and there will be many more people, many departments I was not able to cover this week that I hope to and aim to introduce over this vlog. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of the week, and stay tuned for week 3 because I think it's going to be a very tasty episode.